Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. Okay, I don't know if anyone's going to pop in here now. Technical difficulties, yay. Okay, oh my god. Ugh. Hold on, I gotta plug this in. See if anybody shows up. I don't know if they will. Let me see if I can share this. How do I do this? Live chat. Well, okay. Let me see. Wow, it looks like we got 5 people in here. Let me. Oh my goodness. Oh, nope, now it says 3. Oh, I'll hang out here a little bit and see if some folks hop in. It says 3 viewers. It's probably myself, Cross Bats, and Kanoa. Well, at least this will be a test. Let me see. Well, I'll wait a few more minutes to see if people pop in to the new stream since the old one messed up. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, since this is gone, I guess I'll ramble a little bit and see if some folks come in. Because what I tried to do was some free readings, but the event I created on the group, for some reason, the scheduled live, so I had it scheduled in YouTube, and I was connected to it, and it was supposed to kind of start. Well, it didn't, and it just kept hanging there. I don't know why, or if there's something I needed to do to make it go live, but it didn't. So we'll see. I have my cards. If people show up and hop in and want a reading, I'll be here to do it. If not, well, we'll hang out. What time is it? Yeah, we'll hang out for a little bit and see what happens. In the meantime, I'll give you guys an update, even if this gets watched back. I've been wanting to get back into doing these live readings and other YouTube videos. And, Spitfire Cat, hello, how are you? There's one person. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Well, I'll give a quick update while we wait for people to filter in. Hopefully, we had 5 people in, and it just close the bath. Oh, the bathroom door is open. Hold on, I'll be right back. This- there we go. Well, anyways, so I've been wanting, so we used to do these at the old house, and then we kind of get really busy with, selling the old house, getting the new house. And this is the new house. Though we've done some lives from here. We've done some crystal sales and stuff like that. And, well, I've been wanting to get back into YouTube, but just busy. And finally got to a point where I'm just going to kind of do it. And that's the thing. You got to jump in and do it. I'm doing it on this channel instead of Cross Paths, because Cross Paths is actually Kanoa's channel. And if you guys remember, the Wizard's Tower was mine. We kind of combined and started doing the lives on Kanoa's channel. But we used to use StreamYard. What was it? StreamYard. But that has a monthly subscription and stuff like that. But that enabled us all to go live. But since we stopped going live, we canceled that. So I had to concoct something different. And Spitfire, since you and my husband are the only ones in here, do you want a reading? If so, post your question while I ramble here. So this is it. I'm jumping in, and I kind of anticipated this one was going to be a little bumpy, and I will post this video into the group, and everyone can see how how technology just doesn't like to cooperate. But this is the first one back, so I expected there would be some bumps, but not this many bumps. I told myself I should have tested before trying to do this, and yeah, I didn't, and I should have. So nonetheless, here we are. So once, and this isn't even the permanent setup. As part of getting the new house ready and all that stuff like that, we figured out where we're going to do lives and stuff like that. And still kind of figuring that out and getting a more permanent setup, permanent spot to do them. And, that's what's coming in the next, few months or so. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is going to join. Well, anyways, this might be the world's quickest live. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk about I'll talk about our adventures in getting to where we are. First off, Happy Yule to everybody. Everybody being the three people, and one of them's me, and one of them's my husband. So, Spitfire, Happy Yule, Merry Christmas. How are you? This was not supposed to be this bumpy. But anywho, I'm gonna try to. What is this? I'm going to try to reshare this in the Facebook group. Bear with me as I yammer here. Sorry about the tech. Because I cannot. difficulties. The new when. Let's just do this. Wednesday night reading stream can be found here. And we'll just paste that in there. And that didn't even that doesn't even do what I want it to do. What is... Okay, paste. And post. All right, let me post that to the group. Hopefully some more people come in. If not, this is going to be... it's going to be a really short live. So, yeah. So, Spitfire, do you want a reading? Because it looks like you're the only one here. I hope no one's sitting in the... I hope that other stream isn't sitting there dead with people sitting there waiting for me to come in. That would be a problem. I don't know how to tell. Anywho. All right. Well, okay. Then perfect. I'll get one reading done tonight. It's been a while since I've done any online readings. So, okay. So post your question. And and I'll do a reading. Or if you want a general, we can do a general as well. Oh, look at, I can't even shuffle. Just a general. All right. Let's see. So I've got to figure out why the schedule... So I scheduled the thing. I don't know why it didn't work. But I'll be playing with that. Just shuffling away, and we'll do this general. Oh, man, I'm not high enough for this. Oh, what did I just do? No. Okay. All right. Shuffled. Cards are cut. I don't even have a table. If you saw how I was doing this, you'd laugh. I have my laptop on a step stool, and I'm using the bottom of the step stool to place the cards. Like I said, once we get going, we're gonna be back to doing things right. But let's see, our first card. Oh, interesting. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let me look at this for a minute here. Wow. This is interesting. All right. Our first card is the Ace. What is that? That's sword. Well, yeah. Ace of Swords is a big, massive sword. So we got the Ace of Swords. First card. Second card's the Ace of Pentacles. So, aces. Wow, double aces. Is there like a poker term for double aces? Is that snake eye? No, that's dice. Anyways, two aces. Aces mean like new beginnings. Not new beginnings yeah, it's like starting something new. You're gonna be I'm looking at this and you're gonna be starting something new. Maybe a couple of things. And these things may work together. I don't know if you've kind of been thinking about starting a project or starting something. But I'll bring the third card up, in a minute, but because this is good. Um, but I'm with the two ace cards, I'm getting this um, beginning. So when you see an ace card, it's not a whole like the death card, a whole starting the whole thing over. These are I look at aces as these new like upcoming projects, upcoming decisions, or something like that. But there's a couple of things you're either consciously or subconsciously thinking of doing. Maybe you're not sure if you want to do them. Maybe you don't know yet, or maybe you're conflicted. Should I do this or should I not? Well, your third card is the world card. So that tells me if you're on the fence about something, get off the fence. Your intuition is spot on, and it's the direction you're thinking about is a good path, and it, like I said, it's going to lead to this world card. Not used to using the built-in camera, but yeah. So basically, let me see if I can show you what it looks like. It's wait a minute. Swords is first, and the built-in camera shows it backwards. So I want to hold it right. So these, nope. See, I got it wrong. So the positions are very important. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? So we've got the sword, the two aces, and the world. I hope that makes some sort of sense. If that answers anything, but that's what I got. Yeah. So I don't think anyone else is going to pop in. Cool. Oh, no, I see 4. Now it says 4 people. Well, maybe people are starting to... I just hope people aren't sitting in the old stream just waiting for it to start. I hate when YouTube does that. Let me see. Okay. So we have a 4th person. Oh, no, now it says 3. Someone came in and left. Well, if anyone else, I don't even trust these numbers. Like where it says people are in here, it goes 3, 4. But if anyone else is in here, make sure you say hi, and if you want a reading, let me know. Yeah, I'm looking at retraining for a new job, and maybe move. That's the 2 things. Are you thinking about it? Well, I think it's a. not even I think. Not I think. No, it's not me thinking, because it's the cards thinking. This may be a really good move. Yeah. I mean yeah. Well, I guess that makes sense, because that just may be yeah. Now I know the duality, because like I've never gotten 2 aces before, and that's 2 new things, new job, new town, and yeah, and it pulled the world card, so that may just be a good thing. What town? Do you know what town? Is it a town? Nah, I don't need a town. Is it? Are you moving to a different state, or is it one town over? Just curious. Coming from people that, let me see. I live in Coventry, now we're in Warwick, so I guess technically it's 2 towns over, because this town doesn't connect directly to the other town we were in, even though our entire state is, the same size as some towns in this country, which is kind of funny. But awesome. Let's see, 8:02. Well, I think if there's anyone else in here, yeah. See, now it's saying 4. Well, I'm just gonna kind of babble a little bit. I'm in New Zealand. It's about an hour drive from here. So it's wow, it's a bigger move than ours. Like I said, I can be at my old house, which we lovingly called Hagrid's Hut. Probably 15 minutes. In an hour, I can be completely out of my tiny little state. New Zealand, very interesting. I heard, very beautiful country. It's one place I've never visited. But that's cool. So, yeah. I think you should really sit down and think about it because at least the cards say. All right, I say I got 4 viewers in here. If anyone entered and wants a reading, just actually, what did we used to do? Oh, see, that's what if you want a reading, let me see. We used to do this. You make a little arrow. Oh, I got the wrong lines, but that'll do. Make a little arrow like that, and I'll add you to the list, even though, we got 5 people in here. So, that's good. We're doing free readings. I wonder if does the title even say free readings, to be honest? Because it did on the old stream, but that crashed and burned, and I had to start a new one. But, yeah, if you want a free reading, just make an arrow like I've made just in the chat, and I can put you on the list. I don't even know if I have a pen. I lost my pen. Here's my pen. Oh, no, I didn't even mention. I have my friend It here with me. Oh, his pinky's all broken. This is no, it's not It. This is Thing. I'm gonna put it on my shoulder. I can do my readings with Thing on my my shoulder. So again, if you want a reading, if I'm going to type this in, if you want a reading, make an arrow like this. We make the thing. There we go. If you want a reading, make an arrow like this, and we'll I'll add you to the list, and then get your question. So what can I talk about while we're waiting? Yeah, that's it. I've run dry. So another thing I've been wanting to do. Is this something a little loud? I'm gonna turn myself down a little bit because I keep hitting the red. Test 1, 2. Yeah, that's another thing that's coming. Is when I was doing readings at the old place, I had whole audio set up, and that's coming. And hopefully we get rid of the technical difficulties because that'll be coming. Technical difficulties. And in addition to, okay. I'm gonna butcher this. Kan-chan. Is it Kan-chan? Kan-chan? Verma. Oh, I hope I'm not butchering that. Okay. Well, I guess you will be next. So just post your question, and and hello. Am I saying that right? Is it Kan-chan? Kan-chan? Hopefully not butchering it too bad. But yeah, put your question in the chat, and I'll shuffle, and we'll do a reading, and we'll see. Let's see what the cards will tell us. Da, 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 da. Just wanted a general. Yeah. Oh, I did right. Wow. I'm pretty good at pronouncing things, but well, I've been known to butcher them too. Alrighty. All right. All right. Good and shuffled. Good and shuffled. Cut the deck right here. And, all right, here we go. Put these down here with the first card. Page of Cups. Okay. Okay. So the first card I have here is Page of Cups. Now, pages to me typically, well, this particular page is when I look at her, it's more of pages give. Typically, I look at pages as bringers of news, and stuff like that. But this one here, so I look at this one, and when images in a card stand out to me, and especially in terms of animals, I tend to feel. I can't think of the right words, but I don't know. Do you work with animal guides, or do you believe in any of that sort of thing? Because the white, I don't know what that is. The white bird, I don't know. It's not a dove, a seagull, or something like that. But a spirit animal is trying to tell you something. It's trying to get a message to you. And I don't know if you work with spirit animals and stuff like that, but there's a message there. Second card, Ten of Swords. And this is going to kind of make a little bit of sense. Someone is kind of working against you, kind of, maybe behind your back. And that's what this I say spirit animals, but that is this message that's being conveyed. Just be cautious. Okay. And the last card's Queen of Cups. This is a good card. Queens are always a good, a good card to get. Queens are, especially the Queen of Cups. And it's funny, like we have two cards anyways that are cups, and that's a very emotional thing, because cups tend to, even though I don't read even though I don't usually, I read more intuitively to that than going by literal meanings. But cups do tend to indicate like emotional concerns. And this Queen of Cups, this is telling me that, while this message is coming that someone's working against you, if you would, queens are strong women. If there's drama if there's any sort of drama coming, or anything like that, you're going to get through that just fine. Just be kind of cautious that there is someone that, what I say is put your arm out, because there's this old saying is that, keep people at arm's length, and just be careful who you trust. Um, I try to put this as good a spin on some of these readings as I can, but that's the gist of it. Um, you know, it's and it's actually a rule of thumb of the way I live. Um, there's literally like very few people that I trust. One is my husband, cross paths. I trust him. Um, and I trust his family more than I trust my own, who I don't even talk to. But yeah, just it's kind of like a little bit of a warning reading. Be careful. There's, exactly, healthy boundaries. Absolutely. So I hope this makes some sort of sense. I know this one is more, when you get readings like this, it may not. It may, like, sometimes you may not know in your circle who might be working against you. See, this might be the kind of, oh, hold on, take a step back and take that look. But that's what we got from the cards. Hopefully it's helpful. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Is there anyone in? Yeah. Oh. Absolutely. Thanks a lot. Oh yes, enemy closer in friend circle. That's exactly it. I know I tend to ramble. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go over here and get my vape. Alrighty. Yeah, I haven't done readings in a while, so I'm just getting my brain around things. All right. Is there anyone else in here that wants a reading? I see 5 viewers. Again, I'll make a little thingy in here. Oops. I did this on my phone. I don't even know how to. I'm using an application because for some reason, I guess YouTube no longer likes Safari for doing lives. I got a message that says download Chrome and all that stuff. So I'm using an application. But anyways, if you guys want a reading, you'll see my little, it's got my, and that's me, Wizard's Tower. Make the little arrow and it's, and we'll get your reading done. So yeah, just make a little arrow like that if you'd like a reading. And we'll see. I gotta put this down. So, oh, I did that already. Oh, that ain't working. Come on. Anyone else want a reading? Make a little arrow pointing to you in the chat, and we'll add you to the list. So, while we're waiting for anybody, how was everybody's holidays? Whether it's Christmas, Yule, we celebrate Christmas and Yule, and we actually went to a really nice. So there's a local. I guess they call themselves a pagan church here in Rhode Island, and Kenora and I have been going to some of their rituals, and we went to a really nice Yule ritual, which was nice. Which was nice, and of course we had a low key Christmas here, but yeah. Let's see. Quiet, just family. Yeah, us too. So sometimes we, because we're on the East Coast. We're in Rhode Island. As a matter of fact, since after the move, we're in a town called Warwick, which is basically part of Greater Providence, little less rural than we were before the move. And very nice area, though. It's kind of one of the nicer areas in Warwick. But anyways, Kanoa's parents and family are on the West Coast, so so sometimes we try to get out there to spend Christmas in Washington State, but it's just been a crazy few years from the pandemic on. It's just been crazy, and though we were supposed to go on a cruise, which is where we spent our vacation, and both of us, no. I ended up getting COVID, and I gave it to him. And our cruise vacation, went right out the window. But that happens. So, yeah, this year, because we didn't have enough of the vacation time left, at least Kanoa didn't, and actually, neither did I. So we did a nice, quiet, just us two for Christmas Eve and half of Christmas Day. And then we went over to a friend's house, a very good friend of ours. And we spent some time with her husband, her son, and a few members of her family. And that was pretty good. That was pretty fun. But for the most part, low-key. I see 6 viewers. Again, if you want a reading, let me see, I'm going to type it in here. If you want a reading, just put, oh my goodness, I'm doing this on the phone. Bear with me. If you want a reading, just make an arrow like that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's that little arrow if you want a reading, pointing next to your name, and we'll get your question. All right, I gotta adjust this thing because I ain't getting enough poof out of it. Monica, hello. Yes, you can get a reading. What's your question? There it is. There's the arrow. See, I have such awesome people come into this channel. You guys are awesome. So yeah, Monica, let me see. When will I get a new second job? Let's see. When will I get a new second job? Let's see. Oh, let me shuffle. When will I get a new second job? Oh, Monica, first time here? Well, welcome. Like and subscribe. I have a job already, but I ask about a second. Yeah, I know. Like a second job. I got it. I like to shuffle really good. Right. Oh, love it. Like and subscribe. All right. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and it's like, I hate saying like and subscribe. It's like, every time I'm watching a YouTube video, like and subscribe. But, no, it's what we need to do. Also, especially since our technical difficulties, when you like and subscribe, click the little bell, and you will get a notification when we go live. Because I had it scheduled. Yeah, well, we had a snafu earlier, and I had the live scheduled, and it just didn't kick off, so I had to redo the stream. Oh, interesting. We get a lot of aces. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, first card. Oh, this damn card. right here. It is the Nine of Swords. I call this the Up All Night card. Um, and this is an indication, yeah, you're wanting that second job, stressing a little bit. You're up at night. Next card. Ace. Ace of Pentacles. Ace means new beginnings. Ace could mean your job is coming. And your final card is the High Priestess. So, what this tells me is soon. Keep at it, keep working at it, keep doing what you're doing, applying and all that stuff, because the payday is coming and it'll lead to your High Priestess. So soon. Date wise, I mean, I can't quantify a date, but this new beginning is coming soon. I will say, you should hear something. Usually a 3-card reading, I say within a month. But soon. But that ace, pulling that Ace of Pentacles is definitely that new beginning is coming. Can I get a timing? Well, it's really hard to put a timing on it. Let's say... So let's put one more card. Oh, the Chariot. Things are definitely moving. So I pulled another card. That's the Chariot. I'm going to say within 4 to 8 weeks. Judging by like a lot of what these cards are saying, because I just pulled you a 4th card, and it's a Chariot, and again, that's motion moving forward. And I'll be curious if it comes into a fruition, but I will say I'm getting a sense of 4 to 8 weeks. Yeah, maybe. And check this out. Maybe 9 weeks. Maybe within 9 weeks. Because the only card with a number on it is the number 9. Right? We got an ace, which ace is 1, but it's not a number, right? Ace isn't a number. High Priestess isn't a number. Chariot isn't a number. But we have 9. Let's say within 9 weeks. And let's see if that... Yeah. You are very welcome. Very welcome. Absolutely. Haven't, let me see. I haven't ignored. Let's go through this chat. I can do it on my phone. I see what you want to say. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's you look at those little pieces and you try to discern, because the cards, you know, they don't come out and, well, actually it did. It had a 9 there. There's a significance to that 9 being looking for a number. Anyways, let's see. Oh, I love ace cards too. Yeah. Yeah. I love ace cards too. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Rosie. We were slowly coming back to YouTube. Yeah. That's our thing. We're finally getting, and it's funny because we moved. What did we, was it, what? God, is it 1 or 2 years ago? I can't remember. No, it's a little over a year. It would be a year in October. We were in this new house, and we're really getting settled in. And I'll tell you what, moving is not as easy as, well, no. No one says moving's easy, do they? No one says moving's easy, because it's not. But we are slowly getting back into. I slowly am getting back into YouTube. Well, we are. Um, and we're going to be doing a lot of different things. I have so many good ideas. Let me do this. If you want a reading, boom. Let's make that. Did it go? I think it went into the chat. If you want a reading, just make an arrow like that in the chat, pointing to your name, kind of like that. See how I have it pointing to my name? Make a little arrow, and we'll get your question and get a reading. But as far as coming back to YouTube, yeah, I've been itching because there's a lot of things I want to do, especially since moving. Being in a bigger house kind of, it will facilitate some other stuff. I really want to do some things on various. I'm going to call it Wizard in the Kitchen. Just various cool things that I make. I love cooking, and one. I don't know. It'll probably be a pre-recorded video, but one thing I want to do is I make this killer beef jerky, and I want to kind of show you guys how to do that. And a lot of stuff. I want to bring back Saturdays. We can talk about some wizardy, some witchy stuff. Definitely want to dive into more tarot. I love doing these readings. They're just it's just fun, and I find it fun, and if it helps you guys, it helps you guys. I love helping people. So yeah, we're gonna start doing more stuff like that. I know Kanoa has some things that he wants to start doing. So we are going to start. I have some plans as far as setting up. We just don't know where it's going to be. We're going to set up, because we have a bigger house, we're going to set up a YouTube room or a studio or whatever you want to call it. Right now I'm in the TV room, as we call it, because I don't know, I think this room I'm in, because it was added on to the house, was originally meant to be a dining room, but the previous owners used it as a second living room, because we have another living room over there, and we just kind of did the same thing. Plus, it's where we have our instruments, because we've been delving into some music lately, and I like to I can't talk. I like to incorporate some of that into some of the lives and some of the videos. So yeah. Hi, Lady Blind Wolf. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Boy, it's been a while. Don't I must seem very rusty, don't I? It's like, it's been so long. Yes. I'm glad we're back too. Because it's been fun. It's been fun doing this, and it's like, I'm glad to be back. Yeah, I just want to be back at it. All right, Lady Blind Wolf would like a reading. All right. So, what is your question? Or we can do a general too. Yep, so Lady Blind Wolf, just post your question while I shuffle away. I like this shirt. It's like a, I don't know if it's meant to be like a skeleton sort of thing. Having issues with the landlord. Will there be a positive outcome? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Tell me who he is, and I'll give you a positive outcome. Go over there and... No, I don't do bad things. I would say go over there and give him a knuckle sandwich, but... All right, let's see what the cards say of this outcome. All right. Okay, nice and shuffled. Okay, put these down there. First card. Okay, Okay, second. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pull forth. Okay. I had to do 4 cards for this reading. 4 cards seems to be the theme of the night. I think I'm just going to do 4 card readings from now on. I always have to. All right. Our first card is the King of Swords, which that is telling me whenever I see a king or a queen, it's a king could be a dominant force, or it could be a sign of strength. This could represent someone that's just being overbearing or something like that. Next card is the Hierophant. Whenever I see the Hierophant card, so there's a great story. So in this deck, if you read, and I don't have it with me, I don't usually use the book meanings of cards, but there's a great, and I wish I had the book. There's a great story about the Hierophant. But in a nutshell, they call him, I think they call him the Wounded Healer. He is someone, this is a story of the card in this deck. He is someone that was wounded and studied and learned. That became his thing, to gain knowledge to heal himself and heal others. So whenever we see this card, it's like knowledge. There's some things to look into. There's some things, I don't want to say to study, but in your situation, there's definitely some things to look into, things to research, things to, like just kind of think about things and that and something like that. If you kind of get what I'm saying. The Hierophant, he's like a studious person. He's always got a book in his hand. Next card, 3 of Pentacles. So when I see this card, 3 is definitely a sign of growth. And when I see this card, I see, right, you see the 2 figures behind him, and he's standing out in front. The gist of this card is he now has the tools to face the world, on his own. It's a growth thing. The whole theme of the Wizard's Tarot deck, if you would, is like, it's like, I don't want to say it's like a Hogwarts sort of thing, but it kind of is. There's this whole theme to it where there's a school and you have Hierophant and he's all the face cards are professors and stuff like that. But anyways, this little boy in this card, he's grown out from needing the 2 that stand behind him. Okay. So there's there's some things you got to look into, and I think you're gonna be fine. There's some work. We got screenshots and video of her. I always find it easier, but then again, I have to. Anyways, last card. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is completion. It's emotional completion. So I do see things working out, especially on an emotional level, right? Because cups represent emotions. And I had another reading where I kind of tapped in onto the cups and emotions, because I don't typically typically read more intuitively, and I kind of drop the symbols and but you know, it's all what the cards say. And 10 is completion. So here's my thing, and I don't know the gist of the story, but there's some. You definitely there's some things you kind of got to look into. You've got to there's some work you need to do in this situation to kind of learn, document, whatever. But you're going to grow beyond this, and I believe you will end up fine. I'm going to pop into the comments. I keep going like this because the comments are on the screen here, but I should just looking at my phone. So you don't have to go like this. You can see my face. Let me see. I always find it easier, but then again, I have to have even numbers. So, well, 10's even. It depends, right? Because growth, 3 is a growth card. So I'm the same way. I like things. I believe in yin and yang and everything being in balance and even. And I do. And Rosie, yep, you can have a reading. As a matter of fact, while I'm finishing up, just post your question in here. I could. Having issues with the landlord, will there be a positive outcome? Positive outcome is relative, but I think things are going to work out. Like I said, completion, emotional completion, very happy card. Things are gonna work out. A little bit of work you need to do. Don't sit back on your laurels because it's there's definitely some things that you need to do, but I think things should turn out positively. Hi Ravenheart. How are you? Yeah, a long time no. I've been away from you. We've been away from YouTube for a while, for too long, just with a lot that's going on between the move and between the pandemic and all that. You would think the pandemic would give would give us more time to do lives, but no, we honestly there was a lot that went into the move and getting the old house sold, we bought this house and then moving sucks. But yeah, it's good to see you guys all joining in. Yeah. Okay, let me see. General read, please, if possible. Absolutely, I can do. And this is for Rosie Coleman. Gentlemen. Sorry. Hopefully that makes sense. The previous lady's reading. So, a general reading. No longer Ravenheart, but it's Bob. Oh, no, I know you. Oh, no longer Ravenheart. Not sure what that means. Yeah, no, it's Bob. Okay. Well, that is weird. Did that pop up on the screen over there, too? It's like someone just... That is weird. Okay, sorry. Anyways, geez, I got sidetracked. General reading for Rosie. All right, let me shuffle. You can tell it's been a while. So how have you been? Anyways, Bob. It's been so long. Actually, all of you guys. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I mean, I hope it worked out good. No, it will work out good. You can tell I'm a little rusty. All right, I'm just kind of shuffling, and hopefully I don't miss anyone that wants a reading. All right, let's do this general. cut these here. Interesting. All right, and I'm going to do 4 for this one. I like. I used to do 3-card readings, and I like pulling a 4th card. So our first card is Queen of Wands. She's a fiery lady. She's a queen, though, and very strong. This is so. Basically, that's what she is. She's very strong, independent person. Next card is the 6 of Swords. All right. Third card, 8 of Cups. All right. And last card, Ace of Cups. Okay. What this is telling me, a couple of things. And we're going to focus in first on the 6 of Swords. When I see this card, I see the couple in the boat emerging from, if you look behind them of the fog, there's going to be there's going to be a moment of clarity, if you would. That's how I see that card, is like the fog. You emerge from the fog, right? Look again, I see the fog in there. Keep an eye out for the epiphany, if you would, because the following 2 cards. Right, the 8 of Cups. When you see the 8 of Cups, that's another, it's turning away. You've finished something, and you're turning away, right? Right, he stacked, I think the story behind this card is he stacked the cups, and he's done with the cups, and now he's leaving them behind. And the other card, the last card, is Ace of Cups. And Ace is, again, new beginnings. So, what this tells me is, and it may not make sense now, because I think an epiphany is coming. You will emerge from not knowing to knowing, but you're going to come to a point where you're going to complete something and start something new. If that makes any sense. And yeah, so that's basically the focus of this. Yeah. Look for, and it's not a big or bad change. It doesn't appear. It's and a lot of cups tonight. So this is going to be an emotional thing, but it's going to be something, could be prideful, or, it's, change is always something that you kind of, there's always an emotional attachment. But, hold it backwards. Yeah. The completion here, and the start. So there's like a transition going from completing one thing and going into the other. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes some sense. Anyways. Let's see. Okay. Oh. I'm just trying to get caught up on the comments. I am sitting here saying yes and okay out loud to the computer screen, and it does make perfect sense. I love when that happens. Perfect. Good. Was there anyone else? Let me see. That was Rosie. All right, good. Again, if you want a reading, this is the way I like to do it, so I can scroll back and make sure I don't miss anybody. Um, make a little arrow thingy like that. Oh, I like how it shows up on the screen. I can point to it like that, like that. See that? Make one of those. The software kind of makes it pop. I'm not making it happen, but it does. Hey, Bob, how are you? Yourself. No, what did I say? Boy, my eyesight's. Wow, Yusra 132. Yusra? Huh. Interesting. Yes, post your question. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, Yusra. Yeah. So yeah, post, I believe. Yeah. Oh, here we go. If I ask Yasin to work at my workplace with me, will he accept? We're both students. It's just an excuse to make a move making the moves. Well, let's see. Yusra. I'm close. All right, awesome. All right, Yusra. All right, let's see. And what's the other guy's name? Yasin. I love these names. All right. Oh my God, I went up 3 subscribers today. Wow, that's good. I like when that happens. All right, let me get a little shuffle in, and we'll see what the cards say. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, you're welcome. This is why I'm here. I love doing these readings. It's been so long since I've been on here. All right. Well, let's see. Let's cut the deck, and let's pull. Oops. Oop. Cut the deck. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is interesting. All right. Da, 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 da. Boy, this deck is ADHD today. All right. First card is the 5, and again, I've done 4. First card is the 5 of Pentacles. When I see this card, I see 2 people. 5s typically means uncertainty, and with this card, it's depicted as these 2. This couple is uncertain of their future, right? They're out in the cold, stuff like that. So that's the first card. Second card is the Tower card. Now, a lot of people see this card and they're like, oh no, shit's gonna hit the front. And I read this card multiple ways, and I'll show it to you a little bit more. And we have 2 more cards, so don't despair yet. When I see this card, in this deck, the Tower, if you notice, and I wish I had another deck with me. I haven't even unpacked all my decks. But there's one thing you'll notice about the Tower card in the Wizard's Tarot deck is that different than other Tower cards in that if you look at the other Tower cards, the Tower is being destroyed, right? And I wish I had a different deck so I could depict that. I don't see that. I see a storm brewing. But I don't, I see a more standing strong sort of thing. Um, and let's go on before I interpret this. Next card, Queen of Cups. Is it Queen of Cups? It is Queen of Cups. So we've seen this. The Queen of Cups, strong woman. She's very in tune to her surroundings. And she's also, very beautiful. But this particular queen, and she's also underwater, as you can tell from the picture. I think she's a mermaid. And she's surrounded by life. That makes sense. Then our last card is the Sun card. Sun card. Right, and that's, the Sun card is, just positive outcome. So here's how I'm going to read this. I'm not sure that having him come, according to the card, unless he's, I'm not sure it's the best idea. That's what I'm getting from the reading. There could be a different approach. And what I'm reading into this is working with someone you want a relationship with typically makes things more complicated. I would say don't rely on, right, because you look at these cards, don't rely on, and being too direct. Yeah, well, if you look here, you hit the nail right on the head. I got these in the right order? No, I always, all right, so this one's first. When you look at this card, the queen, she's surrounded by life. One thing you'll notice is that the life comes to her, right? She's got fishes in front of her. She's not chasing them around. She's sitting down, very patient. And life comes to her. And I think you're hitting the nail on the head, and that, and then the Sun card, when I see the Sun card in the terms of this reading, I see the Sun card, since, the guy in there is that person. I think patience. You don't want to be too direct, but you kind of, I can't think of the word, just kind of, I don't want to say ease into it, but friends first, and just let it develop organically, the relationship. If there's a relationship, and I'll tell you, whenever I get a relationship reading, and I will tell this story, and I used to tell this before, before I met Kanoa, I never even thought I'd ever be in a relationship, and that relationship came out of nowhere and hit me like a ton of bricks. And all of a sudden, I've been married for like 5 years. we're like old ball and chains. So what I get from here is let it go organically. If he wants to work with you, that's fine. Like if he needs a job, that's fine. But don't use that as a catalyst. Don't wait for it to happen. Don't, if it's something he wants, definitely help. But I think becoming friends and working and just letting that relationship grow organically would give you a much better outcome. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, Bob Worth. Do I see another relationship for me? Well, I just told that whole story. I never thought I'd be in a relationship. You don't know. You might be an old ball and chain. All right. Yeah, it's. I have learned, and cards aside, this is a wizard giving some wizardly advice. Is, I used to think I'd never be in a relationship. This is why I bought a tiny little house. Because, one bedroom house, and it's like, yeah, I'm just going to be this lonely old hermit for the rest of my life. And fate had different plans for me. And that has taught me that patience and patience, but also putting yourself out there. As someone told me, put yourself out there. You have to be noticed to get into a relationship, right? But you can't force relationships. Forced relationships almost always fail. And that's not a card thing. That's just, that's just some things that I've learned over the years. Anyways, let me shuffle, and we'll see what Bob's relationship is going to say. Cards. Let's see. And what time is it? Oh, 9 o'clock. And I think we'll end here. I think Bob will be the last reading, because it's 9 my time. And don't worry, we're going to be doing this very often. I will be back. Yeah, I should be able to do next week. The week of the 9th, I'm traveling, so I don't know if I'll be doing this the week of the 9th. I may be doing it from a hotel room. We'll see. But I do travel from time to time for work. All right. Anyways, let's get cut that deck, and okay. Well, there's something with this one. All right. Bob, first card. Ace of Swords. Ace has new beginnings. I love this card because it just depicts motion. With the, I don't know if you can see that. She's kind of like, I guess, a pixie or some sort of, and, she's got wings. So she's moving forward in the right direction. So that's, an ace being beginning of something new. Next card's Two of Swords. This is an interesting card because she's blindfolded. Whenever I see this card, it indicates to me that there's something you're not seeing. You think about it. And you've got Two of Swords, but she's kind of blindfolded. Something, I guess you need to look a little harder. But it's going to make sense. Trust me. Next card, King of Cups. Whenever I see this card here, this is like, this is a Wolf King right here. Oh my God. I love, this deck has some really, okay, I'll show you guys. King of Swords, strong, a strong dominant male figure. Entering into the picture. Last card, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, three is growth. We've had this card before, in a previous reading, and it stands for growth. It stands for, in this card, the what's depicted is a student. Right? They all have their pentacles, but the student is ready to face the world. So, Bob, couple of things. Yeah, you have, there's some potential for some new relationship. And it's funny, the advice I just gave, get yourself out there. Something new is starting. You've got the Two of Swords. Hopefully this means something to you, but the whole blindfold, there's something before your eyes that you need to see before any of this takes place, if you would. There's something you need to see before a relationship will happen. Once you get past that hump or realize what that is, I definitely see between the Growth card and the King of Cups, something forming. You know? So hopefully that makes some sense. So I think we're going to wrap up here. Thanks, you guys, for joining. Like and subscribe. Every YouTuber, like and subscribe. But seriously, if you like and subscribe, click the bell button, because that way you get notified when the live starts. And hopefully we won't have any more technical difficulties. I'll work through that. Like I said, there's big things coming. I have some things that I've purchased, that I've ordered, that are coming, that are going to facilitate this a whole lot better. Rosie, you are so very welcome. So very welcome. You guys are all welcome. I love doing this for you guys. And also keep stay tuned to the channel, because I want to bring back Saturday, and I also want to do some kind of cooking stuff. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Go ahead. So yeah, do you want to say
Hi,
something?
guys.
Hey, there he is. There he is.
I thought I'd pop up from my lair and say hi to everyone.
You've got to change the name of that. It can't be Lair anymore, because you don't go by the name Lucian. You can't call it Lucian's Lair.
It's still a lair.
Kanoa's Lair?
It's
Kanoa's Cave.
Ooh, Kanoa's Cave. Well, it's not really a cave either.
Oh, come on. Yeah, but cave doesn't have to be literal.
Oh, true.
Thanks, Bob. We're all of you guys. We're all awesome. You're awesome too. Rosie's awesome.
That's Rose.
Yusra. Is it Rose? Oh, Rose.
Rose.
Why am I saying Rose?
You need glasses. Do you have glasses?
I don't have my glasses on.
Yusra. There's...
Yusra.
Oh, jeez, why do I feel blind? Bob, Rose.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for joining.
Oh, and by the way, I know sudden change from my last name that I have. A lot of you knew me when I was Lucian. So backstory, why it's Kanoa. I found out I'm actually...
Stop. Oh, I wanted to do a whole show on this. Okay, tell them.
Okay. Well,
no, that's okay.
We'll
You
do a
can
whole
tell
show
them
on it. But I found out I'm actually half Hawaiian, which was kind of surprising to me. I thought I was going to be like 100% Asian, but no. I'm half Hawaiian and half Filipino, actually.
We did 23andMe, and I'm a bona fide mutt, including
oh jeez, he's like
African.
Everything.
I have African in me. I have Scottish in me, British in me, obviously Italian. Oh yeah, I definitely.
Hi, Lori. But yeah, so the reason why I went with Kanoa is because Kanoa in Hawaiian means free spirit.
And he's my free spirit.
Or a free-spirited one, technically. Which I am. When I'm not sitting in a corner brooding and...
Yeah, he's a moody spirit sometimes.
I am moody spirit, right?
Oh, man.
But no, yeah, we plan to come back, guys. Next time, will we be going back on Crossed Paths? Probably, because we have more followers on there.
I don't know, because we had more viewers on this one. I'm not sure. It depends, because if we go back to Crossed Paths, we probably have to get StreamYard again. Or unless I can make the software work with Crossed Paths. Yeah, we
You
can...
could probably get this... Yeah.
That's
not even English.
Yeah, but we'll be back in one form or another. Yes, we are definitely coming back. Yeah, we could do cross paths.
Oh
again.
wow, several people have subscribed.
But no, we got a lot of subscribes here. I'm not sure how we're going to do this.
We'll figure it out.
We'll
Either
have to figure
way,
that
we'll
out.
let you guys know.
Because, I mean, people are subscribing to this channel, so I have to use it for something. But, yeah. Thanks, guys, for joining. And, yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. Wait, actually.
Okay, well, I'm going to head out. Bye, guys.
Can you post a link to the Facebook group?
Yes.
So, we're gonna post a link. If you haven't joined our Magical Mischief Facebook group, I don't know if you can hurry up and quickly post that link before I sign off. Join there, because that's, I'll post all the updates and stuff in here. But yeah, I'm definitely Wednesday night readings. We'll be back next week to do Wednesday night readings, and I want to bring Saturdays back. And I don't know what I'm going to call it, but I want to do some sort of kitchen wizardry, if you would, or kitchen witch stuff. I got a few good books, and also I'm I got a lot of good cooking ideas. There it is, down there. I'm pointing to the. Pointing does not do any good. But definitely, join our Facebook group, because I post whenever we go live. I post it in there, and that way you will never miss it. All right, I'll give you guys a little bit of time to click in there, and that's it. Let's see what this does. Oh, don't do that. Oh, what did I just do? Oh. That was weird. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time.